lighter than I'm used to. Here we go, we're sparking it up. So this is a 90 horsepower 3-up spark. It's got the IBR, so I think it's got pretty much every option you could have gotten with it. It's my buddy Tyler's. They are 2015s, I believe. He's got this one and an orange one. They're both the 90 horsepower models. I've ridden them a few times, but I figured I'd review them for you guys. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I used the step, and that worked pretty good. So I'm hitting weird buttons. I think if you hold this, there we go. Now we're in sport mode. It's got sport mode and touring mode. I'm pretty sure that's it. So here we go. Wow. Didn't buckle my helmet. They have a lot of torque down low, so that feels pretty good. That's definitely the one thing I've noticed about them. They kind of do fall on their faces a little bit on top, but down low they're a lot of fun. And I feel like with the type of skis that they are, that's perfect for most people. Just enough to not hurt yourself. They feel very nimble. Probably some of the most nimble skis I've ever ridden. You can feel how light they are. They do not like these bumps though. Woo! No. Did you? Yeah. Yeah. It does it pretty well. Like yeah. Yeah. Well, last week I was doing it. I was afraid I was gonna slam down, but it doesn't ever really feel like it does.
I mean, I'm so used to like always trying to land like that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you don't have a ton of control. But.
Yeah. True. Especially not with this. Trying to get it to go like that. Good luck. When these first came out, I really wanted a 2-up one to play on, and I would have gotten dark gray, I think. They feel pretty good in sport mode. It's got a nice sport mode. On the RXPX, it kind of, as soon as you hit the throttle, it feels like it just takes right off. Whereas on this, there's a little, like, I don't even call it a delay, but it's more gradual, I think, for people that are, you know, a little bit newer to skiing, which is kind of what these are for. It doesn't quite take off and want to rip out of your arms. See, like right there, and then boom, all of a sudden you can kind of feel where it hits like the torque curve, and it just really rips. It's like a ball in the water. I guess somebody lost a ball. That was almost pretty good though. Yeah. So it's got a pretty decent torque curve. Like when you accelerate, it's kind of like, I'll do it from a dead stop again. So you hit it, a little bit of a second, little more, and then you really just feel it kind of come into its own. That's an anchor jiggling around if you guys can hear the metal clanking. And then they go. They definitely porpoise quite a bit. It's just, I think, a side effect of the hull design, but I mean, they're pretty good. I would have really struggled to think you could put 3 people on this, but apparently you can. When you get some flat water, they really do pretty well, but as soon as you hit a wave, it's not like the RXPX or even the RXT where it can kind of just cut over the top of it. They pretty much hit it and bounce right up. So, I mean, but they're a small lake ski, and that's how they're advertised. I'm amazed at the people that ride them in oceans, but good on you. They're nice and agile, though. I mean, the only thing I don't like is, as much as I think that the sport mode is by design, you can kind of feel it doesn't quite give you what you need out of a corner, but I think if you stay in the RPM, it's definitely okay. Like I would say above like 25, you have the power you need, but as soon as you get below that, there's that little delay again, but it's definitely nothing too horrible. So we'll try it in non-sport mode now. really not good with this button. Entering sport. What? Okay, sport mode deactivated, so. Still feels pretty good. Not gonna lie, it feels pretty similar. It says it's in touring mode. Yeah, I mean, it's still got quite a bit of nut. The seat's a little firm, I will say. I could use a little bit more cushion. I don't know how other people feel about that. Maybe I'm just old. You can definitely feel it's still got the power there in normal mode or in touring mode, but it just doesn't come on quite as hard, which makes sense. They're definitely decently agile. Yeah, they rip right into a corner. It does definitely dive the nose right in, and like, boom, you're there. It's almost like got a similar feeling to the RX-PX, like the way the nose dives in, like boom, you're nosing in, compared to some of the older skis where they would kind of float around a corner and then you could almost feel them pushing sideways rather than just diving into it. Like bam, the nose goes right in. That's pretty cool. I would say all in all, the Sparks they do exactly what they're supposed to do. They're a great entry-level ski. I mean, my buddy gets out here every weekend that we do, and he got to do it with essentially the price of one of my skis. And, you know, if you're not some sort of speed freak like I am, there's plenty to enjoy with these. Stand-up riding position's pretty good. Feels similar to the RXP. I'm bent over a little bit, but nothing huge. On the RXT, you're very straight up and down with the taller handlebars they put on the later models, so that's nice. But this is a good like attack position. Plus, I'm 6 foot tall, so I feel like for most people this is going to be perfect. The last little test, we'll try the IBR out. Feels great in touring mode, I will say. I feel there's a drastic difference with my ski. This one, there's definitely a little difference, but it's still fun. Still gives you plenty of power. Woo! Okay, so the IBR on these is a little aggressive. That was shocking. Holy crap. Kind of tugged left and threw me a bit. Wow. Try to get into flat water for the final test. Oh yeah, they brake hard. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. That's definitely something. I've had my little gripes with it, but I don't like the braking. It's way too hard. I mean, it's nice that it can stop fast when you want it to, but that's very aggressive. Plays pretty good, does nice little donuts. It's funny, you can feel your weight left to right on it, but that's cool. It's because it's so light. I think that's awesome. Probably a ton of fun to jump like wakes. So yeah, I approve. If anybody's looking for a nice entry-level ski or an additional ski to go with their big 4-stroke superchargers, I think a Spark's a great option. Bobby approved. I give it probably like a 7 out of 10. enjoyment-wise. There's a couple things, the IBR and stuff, that I'm not huge on, but I generally like the super light feeling and the super torquey motor. Gotta love that, and it's fun. It's playful. I wish it had trim. If it had trim, I think they'd be perfect, but I'm pretty sure with the newer ones now, trim's an option. So go get some trim, and I think you're gonna have an awesome ski. They're pretty cool looking too, I'll give them that. You got the nice aggressive looks. You could wrap them, be all about that. Dude, the brakes on these are fucking nuts. Like, mine has the brake, but it's not so aggressive. Yours is like, holy.
Oh, yeah. Well, 'cause it's just like...
Yeah. It like cooks it one way or the other. I almost fell off it when I hit it the first time.
That would have been hilarious, except with your mic.
Yeah, mine like is gradual. Like, you hit it at first and it slows it a little, and then as it gets under control, it'll slow it more. Yours is just like, we're stopping.
I think it's more...